Welcome to Life in the Age of AI, the podcast that explores how the next generation is rewriting the rules.
I was looking at my business credit card statement yesterday, and I had a sudden realization. I am paying for 4 different software subscriptions right now that I haven't even logged into since March. We've been brainwashed to think of software like it's real estate. You buy it, you maintain it, you pay rent on it. But what if that entire way of thinking is wrong? What if the whole idea of buying software is about to die? Imagine this. What if you could magically spin up a custom app to fix a headache on a Tuesday, and then literally delete that app on Wednesday? It's called disposable software. We are entering a world where the best apps won't live for years. They will live for about 10 minutes. Historically, making an app was very expensive. You needed a huge team of coders, designers, managers, and testers. Because it cost millions to build, the company had to sell it to millions of people to break even. And for that, they had to make it generic. They had to stuff it with features you personally don't need. You end up paying for this massive project management tool or inventory system, but you only use about 5% of it. Even worse, you have to twist and bend your own business just to fit their generic app. You end up changing how you work to please the software. But because of AI, the cost of writing code has dropped to almost zero. And when it costs almost nothing to write code, you don't need generic tools anymore. You don't need to buy a massive, clunky Swiss Army knife when you can just snap your fingers, conjure up a perfectly sharp scalpel, make the exact cut you need, and then throw the scalpel in the trash. Let me give you a real example of how this actually looks. Imagine you run an e-commerce brand. It's Thursday afternoon, and you are getting ready for a massive weekend drop. But you have a mess on your hands. Your warehouse just sent you a really weirdly formatted PDF of what's in stock. Your store just spit out yesterday's sales in a messy spreadsheet. And your marketing team is tracking promo codes in a totally different app. None of these systems are talking to each other, but you need to know exactly how many items you can safely sell this weekend. A year ago, you had 3 options. Option 1, you spend 5 hours crying over a spreadsheet, doing it all manually. Option 2, you hire an expensive automation expert for $2,000 to build a complicated setup. Option 3, you go hunt for a new monthly software tool that promises to sync everything, which takes 3 weeks to set up and costs $200 a month. But in the age of disposable software, your life completely changes. You don't hunt for a tool. You just prompt a mini app into existence. You just tell your AI app, hey, I need a temporary dashboard. Read this PDF, compare it with this spreadsheet, match all the numbers up, flag anything that looks wrong, and give me one big green button to instantly update my store. In literally seconds, you have a custom-built web app. It's clean. It has exactly one button. There are no menus, no confusing settings, no bloat. It solves your exact, highly specific problem for that exact moment in time. You click the green button, the inventory updates, the crisis is solved. And then you delete the app, you throw it in the trash, you don't update it. You never look at it again. Because if you ever need it again, you just ask the AI to make a new one. To really win in this new era though, you have to get over a massive mental block. We are so used to treating software like a shiny car. If we build or buy software, we want to wash it, park it in the garage, and protect it. Getting people to treat an app like a simple paper cup, use it once to drink some water, and then instantly recycle it is a huge leap. But you have to make that leap because every single app you keep alive is a liability. Think about it. An app that stays alive is something that can break. It's something that needs a security update. It's a password you might lose. It's an interface your new employee has to spend a week learning. We call this operational debt. We hear a lot about financial debt, but operational debt is what actually kills small businesses. It's the sheer crushing weight of all the systems you've glued together that now demand your attention every single day just to keep the lights on. This brings us to another real-world scenario. Say you're a creator launching a brand new masterclass. For the first 48 hours, you want to do a really fun, crazy pricing game. The price starts at $10, and every time someone buys it, the price goes up by 10 cents. You want a visual thermometer on your website that gets hotter as the price goes up, and you want it to trigger a special email when the price hits $50. Good luck finding a standard checkout app that does exactly that. You'd have to duct tape together a payment processor, a custom website builder, a crazy automation tool, and your email marketing software. And the moment your 48-hour sale is over, you're left with this incredibly complex, totally useless system just sitting there waiting to accidentally break something else next month. This is exactly why the smartest creators and makers are shifting away from buying fragmented tools and moving toward AI apps. This is the exact philosophy behind Koto. It's not just another software to add to your pile, it's a digital workforce built to run in the background. You just described the crazy pricing game you want to run. The AI writes the exact code for that specific 48-hour event, and it launches it. The sale runs flawlessly because the code was built for that one single purpose. And on Monday morning, it's gone. You aren't paying a monthly fee for a dynamic pricing plugin. The event is over, so the software is over. When your tools are temporary and an autonomous background partner is managing the logic, human roles completely change. You don't need babysitters anymore. You need big thinkers. You need people who are great at strategy, at making amazing content, at building a deep community. You finally get to shift your time, your money, and your team's energy from maintenance to growth. Your business needs to change direction. The future businesses are going to be built by small, lean teams of solo creators or two-person partnerships. They will be armed with an invisible infrastructure, generating and deleting custom software 10 times a day as they solve problems in real time. Your competitive advantage in the future will be about who has the agility to conjure up the perfect solution at the exact right moment. So look at your credit card statement today, cancel the bloat, stop managing software, and start creating value.
Visit koto.so to download your new 24/7 team of agentic workers today.